it sounds so good to me. You gotta get on up. Hey, 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 you gotta get on up now. Say it again,
Welcome to Wednesday Night Talks with your favorite CEO and host, Shiketa D-Day. We are just winding down the night, just talking a little bit about the things that are going on, checking in with you, just seeing what's going on in life for you. We know that life is hard, but sometimes we gotta take a break, relax, and enjoy ourselves. So grab your coffee, grab your wine, grab your glass of liquor, whatever it may be, and enjoy the show. Because we're talking about your goals for 2023, and we're talking about also setting up recreational fun for yourself as well and your family. So work hard this year to make sure that you're not overworking yourself, that you're enjoying your life as well, on top of working and paying your bills. Because we know lately that the economy has been really, really tough. Tough with us, the inflation. Tough with paying bills. Tough with buying things like food and groceries. So I know what I found myself like working, like becoming a workaholic, working, not really enjoying myself. So I had to set aside some time for me to have a little bit of peace or a little bit of time to myself to feel like I have some type of life, right? So on top of me working my job and working my business, I said, okay, I'm going to make time for myself in between these hours at home to at least sit down, maybe have a drink, maybe watch a movie. I really enjoy the old movies. So I was sitting down, having a conversation with my husband, like the old times, it was so genuine. It was just so real, everything was so real. So I really enjoy watching the old scary movies. Just basically seeing where most of the modern time movies came from, some of the old movies. But it's just crazy and ironic how I enjoy the older movies more than I enjoy the newer movies. Just sitting back watching the old shows and watching the old artists like James Brown and Prince, Michael Jackson. Just looking at that era and seeing how they came up together, how they pushed each other up, and how if they had beef, nobody really knew they had beef. And if they had beef, it wasn't really real beef. It was just beef to push each other up. It was just beef for them to obtain the fame that they received. So they had a strategy in between Prince and Michael Jackson. They had a strategy for them to reach the level. They were great artists, but they had a level where, everybody was able to share the fame. And we know James Brown, he started it all. So it was just great to see, to go back and just look at some of those things, because it's very motivating to go back in history and look at, how far we've come as a culture, or how far we come in life, as a whole. So I'm gonna be coming to you on these Wednesday night talks, just coming to see how you're doing, making sure that you come, you have a great time listening to this show. You grab you some coffee, whatever your favorite drink is, whatever your favorite snack or your food is, whatever your favorite liquor is. Get you some rum and coke or some Hennessy and coke, and just sit down and relax. Enjoy this night, and let's talk about it. Tell us how you're feeling. Tell us some topics that we can talk about. Some things that you may want to release on this show, on our Wednesday night show. You can release those emotions and those feelings that you're feeling. Because I know we all are going through some type of little, deep depression or whatever. So submit those topics at Bossupvisualpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll talk about it. we'll discuss your topic, and we'll discuss some solutions to your problems, or your health problems, or your depression that you may be dealing with. And a lot of times we know when we're not feeling well, we cannot work in that capacity. We cannot function. So our health is very important, so that we're able to function on a day-to-day basis. And then when you're healthy and you're feeling good, it's a different type of energy that you have when you get up in the morning. It's a different type of energy that you have when you go to sleep at night, because you're going to sleep without this extra worry in your life, this extra stress in your life. So I say that to say this, because I noticed that I function better when I'm motivated. I know that if I can feel the depression or the downness when I'm feeling down, I know that also my clients, my audience, my fans, who's ever watching me when I'm executing business on social media or when I'm putting things out there, people can kind of feel your energy. So that's why it's important for you to you're not always going to stay or be highly motivated, but try to be at that level as much as possible. And sometimes when I know I'm not at that energy level, I know what I put out is not going to be as motivating as it would be on a higher level. But you still try to function on a day-to-day basis. So I've been doing this self-love, self-care thing where I'm taking time out for myself, taking hours off of social media, making sure I get up, I complete all the work for my clients. I do everything I have to do for my business, Derry Denzel Days II Corporation. And I have a schedule. So in life, we have a schedule. So you have a schedule from Monday through Friday and from day to day. So you say, I'm going to get up at this certain time. These are the assignments that I have to complete within this time frame. So if you're going to complete your assignments from 9 to 5, or you give yourself from 9 to, say, 11 or 12, so that you can enjoy the rest of your day. That's what I started doing, so it didn't consume me. I also used to find myself, working on the weekends, and working on the weekends for my business. And it became too consuming for me. So I said I had to set a schedule as if I was working a job. So I said my Saturdays and my Sundays are going to belong to me for my business. So that's what I had to do for my peace of mind. So I said all my clients, all the work that I have to complete is going to be done Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. So you give me from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. to complete whatever I'm doing for you. And also, if the project is big, then I give myself a time frame. So if it's something that could be completed in 72 hours, I give myself 72 hours. If it's something that may take weeks or it may take a month, I just let that client know it's going to take me this certain amount of time. Communication is the key to building a successful business. Communication between you and your clients. Also, in this business world, you're going to have to learn how to take criticism, because you're going to have times where you create something for someone and they may evaluate it, or they may say, I want this way or that way. Don't be afraid to take criticism. Don't be ashamed of taking criticism for the work that you do, because everything that you do is going to make you better. So when people tell you they want things a certain way, it's just going to make you a better person. It's going to make you a better business owner. It's going to make you a better communicator, and it's only going to sharpen your skills. So you just keep reaching those levels. Don't let people intimidate you. Keep creating, doing what you're doing. Keep motivating yourself. Don't be afraid of criticism, because that's a part of growing. That's a part of business. That's a part of life. You're going to get criticized. You're going to have people critique you, but you keep going. Don't let it demotivate you, because sometimes that happens. We can't take the criticism, So we feel like, oh, we don't want to do this business anymore. That's not the case. So I just wanted to come to you guys for Wednesday night talk, just to talk about some things that can help you sharpen your life and that can help keep you motivated. I'll see you guys next Wednesday for Wednesday night talk with your host, Shiketa D-Days.
Yeah, it's going down. Join us at the Bossupvisualpodcast 2023. Tickets are on sale now. Be there or be square.
That it sounds so good to me. You gotta get on.